Hello everyone and welcome to the video. Right now I'm at Kenting Night Market. This is basically the main street in Kenting and it runs all the way down this road. It's absolutely packed today because it's a weekend, it's a Saturday. I'm gonna come up here and get some food. I don't really know where else to get food, so I've just come back down here, but I'm a bit sick of Taiwanese street food, so I don't know what I'll get. And this is my last night in the south of Taiwan. Tomorrow I'm going back to Taipei, so let's get up and down this road and see what I can scran. Even though I'm a bit sick of it, this is the easiest place to go. The road goes all the way down and it's absolutely packed. Tonight it seems busier than it was last night. I don't remember what time I was down here last night, but maybe it's because it started raining, everyone buggered off like me. In Kenting, they're famous for seafood, but it's quite expensive and I'm not a big seafood fan, so I don't want to take the plunge like. There's loads of bars like this as well. They make cocktails and that shit. Here's a seafood place, look. I'm not even sure what everything is, man, to be honest. Don't even know what I'd be ordering. It's another seafood place right next door. That's the issue with Taiwan, man. One person does something popular, everyone does the same old thing. I didn't see anything that takes me fancy yet. It's just all the same stuff that you see in every night market, really, mostly anyway. That's the same all over Taiwan. Once you've been to one night market, you've been to every goddamn night market, really, man. Like this orange juice stand, for example. I've seen this orange juice about 4 times last night. Sorry. It's another bar. Alright, fella.
Welcome to Taiwan.
I live here, man.
You can here?
Huh?
Yeah, only me here.
So do I.
Some drinks?
Nah.
No?
The last time I came to Kenting, there wasn't so many bars like that. I'm probably gonna have to go to the famous truck bars after this and show you that, because there's one my mum set the name to. It's hard to show you this street without catching music. Music makes you demonetized. Can't we have now? Oh, look at the size of that bad boy, man. What the hell is that? Is it squid? Squid. Looks like squid. Barbecuing it down the back, look. I'm sure it's squid, it's massive. I think I'll try one of these, Mr. Bal. Let's pick a flavour. I'll take the mozzarella cheese. I ordered one of these Mr. Balls and it's basically a meatball with batter and cheese in the middle. Should be alright. That's what they look like in the window. There's 4 flavours: mushroom and butter, bacon, cheese and green apple, mozzarella cheese or curry beef meatball. So I got the mozzarella cheese. You can't go wrong with cheese. And that's it there. Mr. Ball. They give me this number. I'm 62. So my big meatball was $90. It's a bit on the pricey side, but I wanted to try it when I saw it. I've seen it a few times A few people have obviously bought Mr. Ball stand. I don't know who was first. I don't know who's the best. I just picked one. This street has a bit of a family-friendly feel to it, but it also reminds me a bit of Kosan Road. Back in the day, when I went to Kosan Road, it was also like this, but this isn't as wild as Kosan Road, like. But this is one of the very few places you will see Taiwanese people like let their hair down, youngins going wild and that, and it's probably as wild as they get. So this is probably one of the few places you see Taiwanese people kind of a bit wild, especially the youngins. It's like Taiwan's beach town where you can party, and what's the hangover saying? What happens in Kending stays in Kending. It's kind of like that. I liked it here back in the day, but there's more bars and that now. It's more music pumping in the street and that. If it keeps going this way, it might lose its family-friendly feel, but I doubt it. In Taiwan, places never do that, not really. I'm waiting for me Mr. Ball. That's why I'm waffling. Great. That's me Mr. Ball. I'm gonna find somewhere to eat it, but right now it's boiling. And some lassie next to us, some group next to us, she's absolutely bladdered. Just bladdered means drunk, by the way, if you don't understand. I need to remember I'm not just speaking to me folks. That's just what I was saying about people here getting a bit wild, like. They can't handle the booze, man. It's all cocktails all the way down the road. They can't handle it. I've started eating me Mr. Ball, but you kind of have to keep moving or people will just walk into you. It's like a flow going this way and then a flow going the other way. So I'm with a flow. Here's someone else who's pure Mingin. Mingin also means drunk. Bladdered means drunk and Mingin means drunk. Saturday night's more wild than Friday night, it seems. Mr. Ball is alright, but it's not really worth $90 like, because it's just a battered meatball with a bit of cheese thrown in. All that talking about Mr. Ball, I don't know if I got my microphone on. I was trying to eat it, show Mr. Ball and hold the microphone in the camera. Because when I got a round neck on, sometimes my chin whacks the microphone, or my hairy beard whacks the microphone, and then it interferes with the sound. So that's why sometimes I hold it when my beard's coming through. Like, what I want to say is, this street is just like this, all the way down and all the way up, never ending, man. Seems like the only thing to do at night in Kending is this street. Bars, food, shopping, this street. It's like a resort you used to go on when you were a kid. Beach, one main street, and that's it. I got to the end of the street now, and actually I can see the truck bars from here. The truck bars are well famous, and in my opinion, these truck bars are what started off all these little bars down the street selling cocktails. Because when I first came here, 2 years after I moved here with my friend from uni, Stevie Drew, hope you're alright, Drew, and when we come here, there was only one bar on the main street, and the whole life of the party was down these truck bars. Everyone was bopping away. The reggae bar's famous, but I'll show you the one my mum named, right? And now there's loads of cocktail bars all the way down. But back then, when I come with my mate and when I come with my mum about 10 years ago, my mum and dad, we sat at those truck bars and partied all night like maniacs because there was no bars on the street. Now there's loads of bars and pumping music and that. So let's get down there and I'll show you. There's bars, fried food, pizzas. There's all sorts down there now. I remember back in the day when I first went down there, there was only the truck bars and the pizza. Anyway, so we're at the end of the street just stops here with all the food and that. There you go, look, the street has ended. There's one of the pizza trucks across the road, look. Here's a skateboarder. So this is the start of the bars, but I'm probably gonna have to voice over this. It's loads of music. The reggae bar is pumping as usual. Look at that bar over there, I've never seen that before. This one doesn't even have a truck. What is it? Shrimps. Shrimps. Right, so I got to the bar my mum named, and they wanted to call it something when you were a little drunk, and they were going to call it like Blowing in the Wind or something like that. So here you go, here it is. The Tipsy Bar. That's Mama Don Maarko did that. So this is the bar that me and my mum and my dad partied at a lot. My mum liked their cocktails. This is what it's like at this part of the street. Everyone's just sat on these little chairs like this, ordering from the truck. And when you see the truck, it's all designed like a bar, and it's brilliant sitting here. I had to remove the sound because there's loads of music playing. So this area's got about like 6 to 8 trucks pumping away, and the party's good there. It's the best part of Kending. If you want to have a good night out, go down these truck bars. And if you go to the Tipsy Bar, make sure you say, you know, Don Maarko, you saw it on YouTube. And Mama Don Maarko, you know the story. Cheers, fellas. That is the bar that my mum named. One night we were sat here all night. My mum was jugging mojitos, I think. Me and my dad were on the beers or whatever, took off fancy, and they were going to call it Floating in the Wind, meaning that you're a little bit drunk. And my mum was absolutely mortal. Mortal means drunk as you can be. And she said, that doesn't mean you're nearly drunk. You gotta call it tipsy. That's how she said it. And then she had to explain it about 9 or 10 times. And then it became the Tipsy Bar. So if you come to Kending, get to the Tipsy Bar, say you know me, say you know the story, and that will be great. Get down here, it's a cracking bar. If my mother was on the scene, she would recommend the mojitos. Yeah, so get down here, drink, and get drunk as a skunk. You heard it from me, you're allowed. Here is the famous reggae truck bar. This is apparently the first one that started this whole scene in Kending. I did have the music on, but I just took it out because it's going to get copyrighted anyway. So this one is one of the most famous bars in all of Taiwan. So that is it for the truck bar scene and the truck scene in Kending. It is a major part of what people enjoy in Kending, and I've tried to show you as best I can. I had to take out a lot of the music because YouTube doesn't like that. There's about like 5 or 6 different truck bars there now, and there's like pizzas, food stands, all down there, and it's a cool area to hang out in. So that is the Kending truck bar scene, the coolest part of the road. Don't miss it. Right, so that's it for Kending Walking Street. It's mainly like any other night market in Taiwan. It's just bigger and probably the only thing to do here in the evening, and it has bars. It's got a combination, throw the bars in, and that's what the other night markets are missing, the bars and the booze. The truck bars and that, they're just down the road from one side of the walking street. Alright, so that's it for me tonight. I'm just going to walk back to my scooter and go back to the room. I'll see what's up tomorrow in the morning, see if I can get anything else done then. See you in the morning.